How's it going, guys? My name is Nebula, and today guys we'll be reviewing chapter 785 for One Piece. And this chapter was alright. I'm not gonna say it was really good or something bad. It was pretty decent. After the rushed ending, of the battle between Doflamingo and Luffy, we kind of got like a decent chapter. It wasn't bad or good. Basically, this chapter started off where Luffy was already exhausted. He was already on the floor. He was, like done. He was like in Annie's lobby when he was already exhausted, and after the fight, and he was just so exhausted already. And I don't know where the narrator from the Coliseum comes, and his name is Gats. That's why this chapter is called Gats. And he's like, "Oh, hey, we know you fought, and I remember you. You're Lucy, but that's not really your name. And you were pretty good, and it wasn't like." You're not an ordinary person that should have joined the Coliseum, It was like extraordinary when we saw you. And then he's like, you know what? We'll help you out, We'll help you out. And out of nowhere, you see Doflamingo, walking up, already heading towards Luffy, And he's like, how much time do you need? And he's like, just give me 10 minutes, alright? Just give me 10 minutes, and then I promise you, with one blow, I'll just destroy him. And he's like, alright, we'll give you 10 minutes. And out of nowhere, all the people, all the Coliseum warriors, everybody, they're heading to Doflamingo. And out of nowhere, Burgess comes out of nowhere. He's about to, take out Luffy. And out of nowhere, Sabo saves him. Oh my god, Sabo, what are you doing, Sabo? He's all like, hey, what's up, Luffy? Don't worry, I got your back. Don't worry, I can take out Burgess here. And I'm like, damn, Sabo, it's pretty cool, And after this, we get like a little what happened 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. And Luffy's still fighting Doflamingo. And after that, after giving that big blow from the last chapter, he was basically in a wall, but crushed in, basically like kind of like in those movies, where they get blown away and they just get crashed into the wall and just get stuck on the wall. That's basically what happened with Doflamingo. And Luffy was already exhausted. He was done after that. And he was like, oh damn, what's gonna happen? And I'm like, ugh, holy crap, I'm not gonna be able to do this anymore. I can't anymore. And he's already giving up. And out of nowhere, basically Burgess, he sees Luffy. He's like, oh, easy, I can take this guy out already. I'm gonna finish this kid like nothing. And the people, they're looking at Luffy and they're like, oh, we won, guys. Chill out. We won. We're okay, boys. Luffy took him out. Don't worry about it. But then they kind of realize that he's a pirate. So should we really trust Straw Hat Luffy? He's a pirate. Doflamingo's a pirate too, and they can do the same thing, at any moment. So they're like, let's just act like, we're grateful, but we're not so, interested in this guy, like, oh, okay, you won, bro, but just back off, I don't like you. Anyway, they start noticing Doflamingo starts moving, and they're like, oh no, Doflamingo's out, oh crap, just start running, and they start running, and, you see, and then I don't know, Burgess also, he jumps off I think it's I'm gonna say from the palace. He jumps off the palace, and he's about to crush Luffy, and then that's where we get to the part where he basically tells Gas all the plan. But before we stop, before he like supposedly gets crushed and gets saved by Sabo, he tells Gas, I used all my hockey, and this is the thing about Pound Man, where after I use and exhaust all my hockey, I have to stay for 10 minutes, while rest for 10 minutes, where I can actually do something with the hockey and do Pound Man again. And this is basically like almost like Annie's lobby, After Luffy fought Lucio, or Lucy, I don't know, Lucy, I think it's Lucio. I'm pretty sure. When he was using Gear Third, every time he would use it, he would become small, and he would almost become like a little kid again. And it was because he hasn't mastered this move yet. And I feel like after after a little bit more into One Piece, into the future, we're gonna get a point where after when he uses Pound Man, he's not gonna be exhausted after using it. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm too exhausted now. I gotta wait 10 minutes. He's gonna be like, all right, I can do this still. I can keep going. All right, I'm exhausted. All right, let me keep doing this again. So he'll basically start mastering Pound Man after this. But that's it, guys. This chapter's pretty damn good. We're gonna see basically. I'm pretty sure next chapter we're just gonna see Doflamingo basically will kill and destroy all the people that are trying to help Luffy, and basically trying to stop Doflamingo from reaching Luffy before those 10 minutes pass. And we're probably gonna get a little bit of Sabo versus Burgess maybe. And then we're gonna see what Luffy does. He says he's gonna use one more move, and it might be the same move, but we don't know yet. But that's it, guys. who has enjoyed, leave a like, you guys did, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.